Hello, hello, hello.
OMG.
We back, baby.
Oh, here we are. Welcome back to Female Rage the Musical. Oh my gosh, Brandon. I should pretend like I haven't seen you in months, but that's not true.
We've been living it up.
We have. We've been trying to.
We've been enjoying our hiatus.
I have like a list of things that we have to like cover and blow through.
We have a lot.
I feel like we should start from like the most recent, what's been going on, and then work backwards because then it'll start like the most coherent.
Yeah.
With the most details still in our brain.
Degrade as we go.
Mm-hmm. Well, how have you been?
Good, except work, you know. Well, now you work full time. I work full time.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's a nightmare. I had an easy day today, and I'm so tired.
Well, you were there. Well, when did you get home? Because I thought you were still going to be at work when I tracked you. I was like, oh, here you are.
I got home at like 5. It took an hour to get home. An hour.
Oh my gosh! Someone picked up one of my cabinets today. I sold my Fabricor. That's like kind of a nightmare. Like it's a really, it's just like, it's beat up, and I almost was going to toss it out, but I'm like, no, someone will make use of this. I sold it for $20. I was so over it. I was like, $20. Someone come get it. I should have known when this girl asked for the dimensions for her car. She's like, do you think it'll fit in the average car? I was like,
no.
These things are kind of like, they're not huge. But like the Fabricor, like the wide one, y'all.
Yeah, no.
It's like
it wouldn't fit in the cam, and the cam's big.
I was like, I know I got it in mine because I transported it while I'll put it together. But I told her it was heavy. I still had to help them bring it out. Why did it take 3 people to bring it to their little car? Oh my gosh, people!
You put it out front, lock the door, and say you're not home.
Get on your game. Why are we all so weak? Because I sold one of my Mills bows. Y'all, I'm getting ready to move, so I know I'm not going to be able to bring every cabinet with, so I'm just selling a couple of them. And the girl brought her boyfriend to pick up the Mills bow, and I had to help him because she was like, "Oh, I can't carry this." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, come on." So it did not fit in the car, and I watched them for 30 minutes, like try and get it in there.
What did they end up doing?
Oh my gosh, Brandon. Okay, so this thing was already like sealed. I bought it from Maya from Planty Queens. She sealed it with like some type of like clear like caulk or whatever. Caulk. You know what I mean? Caulking.
Cock.
Whatever the fuck that is. That's it in like the little crevices around the glass. They took it apart, and I was like, I don't know how you got it apart. She asked me like, do you have an Allen wrench? I found one.
You had to provide tools. No,
literally, Brandon. It's $20. It's $20, and I had to help you carry this out. Like watch you. She did let me go back inside. I was watching from my window because like just knowing they were still out there trying to get it in the car, I couldn't not be just like present, but like from inside. And then it starts raining. Oh my god!
It rained?
Yes, it rained for a little bit.
What?
Just for a little bit. I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. I did not have an Allen wrench that like fit it because it's a very specific type of little like.
Yeah. The IKEA one is like a very specific size.
Yeah. Just a nightmare. And so before I went back inside, I was like, well, if it doesn't fit, let me know. I'll send you back your $20. But then you have to bring it to my garbage out back. I basically admitted like, I'm going to throw this away if you leave it here. Because they had taken it apart.
I'm surprised they weren't like, do you have a tarp and rope?
Well, because Brandon, it was sticking. Like, if it were you, I feel like you would. It was sticking out, like fully put together. It was just sticking out of the trunk. I feel like you would have just strapped that down and been like, "Let's go."
It'd be right on the roof.
I was like, "What is the problem?" Okay, yeah. So that was just a nightmare. That was way too much of my day. It took me. I should look when I listed that because it took me so long to get that thing sold.
It's been at least like 3 weeks.
Because I immediately had people interested. It's just Facebook Marketplace is a nightmare.
Okay, I feel like Minneapolis, Twin Cities, Facebook Marketplace is truly a nightmare. I can't sell anything, and when I finally do, I'm like, okay, well.
They're like, well, can you meet me? Oh my gosh! It says in the post, pick up only, or I'll say pick up in North Minneapolis. I send them my address, and they're like, I'm not going there to pick that up, and I'm like, oh come on. I even specify, like, I'm in a little house. There's usually parking right in front. Because, you know, some people don't like to be, like, trying to park. They think Minneapolis and they think, oh, my God, I'm going to have to find somewhere to park. And, no. It's too much. But, oh, my gosh, we went to 2 concerts together recently.
Yeah.
Was that the first? Have we ever gone to a concert together before that?
I don't think so.
I can't remember.
I was going to say something, but I'm going to keep that to myself.
What?
I'll tell you.
Oh my gosh, I'm scared. What are you talking about? We went and saw Nicki Minaj.
Nicki the Ninja, Nicki the Barbie.
Yeah, that was pretty iconic.
It was so good.
I wasn't originally planning on going. Okay, y'all. Literally, Nicki was in my top listen to artists of the. You remember we went over our little recaps or whatever. So Brandon gets tickets without me, and he's like, "You wouldn't have wanted to pay what I paid anyways." And I was like, "Okay, well, fuck me, I guess." And then he's like, "Okay, now there's other people that want to go. So I guess, do you want to sit in back with them?" And I was like, "Sure." I guess sure. I guess that's fine. It was scary. Okay, like the Target Center way up top. It is steep, y'all. Mm-hmm. I was scared.
It's like the Excel. Well, I've decided I don't like the Target Center.
Yeah.
I get it now.
Well, then the second concert we went to was a lot easier to get out of. Nicki was packed. And people were not very good at, like, walking.
No.
People weren't very quick with it. But yeah, Nicki Minaj, pretty good. And then, oh my God. And
then we saw Bigfoot.
Shut up, Brandon. That's so mean. I am Team Meg. We went and saw Megan. Yeah. Megan Thee Stallion. Maybe just because I think she's hotter. I'm obsessed with her. She's so hot.
Yeah. I mean, they're both, like, probably in the top 10 most gorgeous people I've ever seen in real life, but
it was pretty good. And except for someone threw up in our aisle.
Nightmare.
Has that ever happened to you at a concert before? Well, yes, that's actually happened to me, but it was in a pit.
Someone puked in a pit when I was at Kesha once. That was gross.
Ew. So, and here's the thing. I don't care if people drink, but I honestly, Brandon, think it's like embarrassing and goofy and silly if you're throwing up before said event has started.
Like, I'm used to people throwing, because like the people who were throwing up, that was definitely alcohol related. Where like I'm used to people throwing up because they're on drugs.
I literally threw up last weekend. I already blocked that out of my mind. Y'all, I'm going to have to put a poll up on Instagram of how many people, because I know that it is a common story for people to like throw up in an Uber. You know what I mean? Like drunk at the end of the night. But in broad daylight, while driving, I have puked all over myself, like while driving and the car's moving 3 times.
That has never happened to me.
That's crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, again?
I mean, there's been times where I didn't know my nose was bleeding, and I just think it's like a drippy nose. I'm like not paying attention. Then I look down and I'm just covered in blood.
Okay, I'm the opposite. I always have a drippy nose, and then I think that it's blood, and it never is. I don't think I've ever even had a bloody nose. Maybe one time.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I've also never broken a bone.
That I haven't done.
Besides my tailbone. I probably already said that on this podcast. You know how you have your go-to list of fun facts? I don't know. When they like go around and say something interesting in the room. I don't know. That's my interesting thing. Well, why did I write down stadium hot dog? Because I had a stadium hot dog at both Nicki and Megan. I love a good stadium hot dog. One that's, or like, because it's in the same realm as like a gas station hot dog.
I love a gas station.
One that's been like kind of sitting there rotating for a long time.
Holiday roller dog.
Something that's just been
jalapeno
like
cheddar.
Waiting for me to come get it for hours. It's just
questionable onions.
And the way that it just gets rolled up in tinfoil, like it doesn't even look like a hot dog at this point when I like open it back up. Oh, I feel like our main complaint, I think, with Megan was the sound was awful.
Terrible.
We couldn't hear anything. We were in section,
I think 112, maybe 113.
I don't know. We were right around the side. But my main complaint with Nicki is that I couldn't see her because she didn't have herself on that screen. Hello. We could actually see Megan on the little shaking her ass. I was like, oh my gosh, hello. I was going to try and look up. Section 109. That's where we were.
Oh, I was thinking, I was thinking the numbers went the other way.
Oh my gosh, and Phaedra.
Oh, yeah, we met the queen.
We've been doing a good amount of bothering celebrities this year.
We have.
Yeah. That was part of my New Year's resolution. I think I'm doing a really good job with it. Yes, because you know how y'all, they have those like themed drag brunches, and sometimes every once in a while they get like an actual like semi-famous person to host it.
Mm-hmm.
It was Phaedra Parks of Real Housewives of Atlanta.
But when we get there, they go, Phaedra's not here. We don't know if she's going to be. And I'm like, and already we were kind of cranky. So it's like, are you fucking for real?
This plant back here is huge, Brandon.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, we didn't even like, this is the first episode back and we didn't even like acknowledge that like we're just going to talk about whatever we want to talk about.
It's our podcast. Let's talk about what we want to talk about.
Yeah, we were going to make like a formal announcement of like, we're not going to be talking about plants as much.
We'll still be talking about them, just not
we'll still be
exclusively.
talking about it, yeah.
I mean, I think y'all are used to us not talking about plants for much of the podcast at this point.
It's just it's a lot of pressure now. Now I just want to talk about whatever I want to talk about because that's the podcasts that I listen to.
Yeah, we've gone through it all, so we'll keep you updated. But
So which one is this one, Brandon?
that's a palatoflorum.
You still can't say that.
Palatoflorum.
Yeah, it's big. I mean, this thing is huge.
Look at the wangle dangle leaf. It's too big for that cupboard. I got to get it out.
Where?
It's like,
oh my gosh, is it that one?
No, the one smushed in the corner. And look at the clarinarium you gave me. Look at how huge those leaves are.
Yeah, like this one. I pointed at this one. That's the same plant.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But that's the big leaf.
Jesus. What the hell? Yeah, Brandon's plants are still actually doing pretty well. Mine are not.
Well, except for I have this mystery pest that I don't know what it is.
Well, you know you do have thrips.
I don't think they're thrips because they don't turn into adults.
Well, like in the cabinet in there, you had a bunch of thrips.
Oh, yeah, last year. But like the things that I thought were thrips in there are also on like these. Maybe we can show you some in a little bit. But
yeah. Oh, I still always like your staghorn fern too.
It's doing good.
Which ones did you bring outside? Oh my gosh.
So far, just my big ones.
Your big monstera. I thought you were going to sell that big monstera. Do people keep like passing?
Well, it requires someone to come and pick it up, and it's very large.
It is pretty.
And
big.
I really don't want to sell it, but there's just no space.
I don't think Brandon's letting that thing come back in here. That's going to be its last summer here.
I did set up 2 greenhouses.
Did you really?
Yeah.
I don't even see them. They're in the back?
Yeah, they're like right on this wall.
Oh, I see. I see it in the reflection of the mirror. Okay, so Phaedra. Yeah, so we were supposed to have, because of course we paid for the meet and greet. We were supposed to have the meet and greet before the brunch. And there was 2 seatings that day, one at like 11 one at like 3 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get there and we like get our little like wristband or something. Was it a wristband, drink ticket, whatever? Yeah. Why were all the wine glasses dirty
crusty,
like y'all not even
lipstick?
I'm not talking like fingerprints. I'm talking like lipstick.
Oh yeah, an old wine.
Sticky
red wine.
Yuck! I was like, no, I can't. Like I'm normally not a complainer, but like I
was
can't.
like, Nicole, that's bad. You got to go get it.
Yeah, I was like, I can't do this. I'm sorry. No, because I'm pretty sure the entire tray, like the entire like stack that they had, I think was all supposed to be go get cleaned. I think they were all dirty. Because Nate was also like, yeah, mine's gross. Can't be doing that. So yeah, because we got bottomless mimosas that slowly started turning into just orange juice.
Bottomless OJ.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, all right, that's what we're doing here. But we were like, okay, so like, where do we go for the meet and greet? And they were like, we don't really know.
We'll find out.
Yeah, so we go sit down, and it's just like loud ass music.
The loudest music you've ever heard while you're just trying to chill.
Yeah, because we were like, okay, let's just eat, I guess. The most random hodgepodge of food I've ever seen.
The food was really good, though.
It was good, yeah. I would go back there.
But it was very random.
I was like, oh, okay, I guess I'll have this red velvet cupcake and a biscuit, some fruit.
I still think about that crab dip.
Crab dip?
Yeah, there was southern crab dip.
Why do I not remember the side table? Side note.
It's newer. Brenna gave me this.
I didn't know you were like a cane like lover.
I'm not. Brenna just bought this and it was way too small for her bed because her bed's like up to here. So she gave it to me.
Nice. So, yeah, we met Phaedra. Okay, so you knew one of the drag queens. You want to talk about that?
Yeah. Hopefully they don't listen to this. But,
oh, please. Hi, Luna.
Yeah. So I tend to get hit on by drag queens when they're performing. And this one I was like, saw at a drag show previously. And then I was like, oh my God, they follow me on Instagram and like hit me up all the time, and here I am looking like an asshole. And I was like, oh God. But the best queen.
What
was the name?
Was it the one that was Andy Cohen?
A delicious appetizer.
Oh yeah.
So you may have seen it on TikTok because it went really viral on TikTok.
Did it?
Yeah. But so this queen comes out dressed because it was Traders. Technically, it was supposed to be Traders themed.
Because I was listening and they were like, "Oh, there's actually someone else coming out right now." And then the queen who was hosting it was like, "Oh, I didn't hear about this," and I still don't remember. I don't know if that was actually serious or not. It seemed genuine. Like she was like, "What are you talking about? Like, there's like a last minute queen coming out. Like that's so annoying. That was not part of the plan. That was kind of the vibe." All
of a sudden, someone in the Traders cloak and like this giant wig comes out.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be like Phaedra's hair.
Yeah.
And the like Traders cloak.
And it's like the Traders like theme song, and then it like hits the crescendo and they whip it off, and it was fucking burgalicious.
Bergie from Love Island and Traders. Do you watch Love Island?
I've watched the UK version. But
that's what everybody says.
Now that Ariana's hosting the US version, I might watch the season
because I still don't know how like what it's like. I know it's like a love connection show, but I don't really know what it's about.
It's like basically they just take a lot of hot people, put them in a house, and it's like they do challenges and like they try to find love, but I don't know. It's very vapid.
Very vapid. I mean, shocker. They all are, aren't they? Which one do I watch? I've been watching Love is Blind. That one's just getting worse and worse.
Yeah,
I'm like, come on. I will watch the Minneapolis one though. I'm convinced. Like everyone's convinced they're gonna know someone on it, and I'm like, it's just gonna be some like.
I was surprised there wasn't more because we were getting the updates of them filming and like people recording TikToks. Like, oh my God, I saw them today.
And then it just stopped out of nowhere. I was like, okay. I thought I would maybe see them come in my work to,
a fresh set.
To get a fresh set. Yeah. Okay, I guess I haven't talked about where I work now. I don't know if I'll do that or not. That's not even interesting. We have more important things to talk about. But yeah, we ended up, there was like housewives themed drag performances.
They were good.
They were very good. And one of them even being an Andy Cohen drag. I was like, I thought Andy Cohen would maybe repost me finally. Come on, Andy, pay attention to me on Instagram. Andy, if you're listening to this, will you message me back on Instagram? Please. I still need to call in. That's one of my things I got to do before the end of the year is I got to call in on the Sirius XM because they take callers, and I want to be like, hello.
And then
tell me about when you went to the saloon.
Hopefully they actually let you ask your own question.
Yeah, so they do when you call in. I think they have you talk to like a producer, someone like, obviously like there's someone answering the phone.
Yeah.
And you tell them what you want to say because then they tell Andy first and he'll be like, all right, Deb's on the line and Deb's apparently really mad at me. Deb, what have you got to say, Deb? Or like, oh, Brandon's on the line and wants to talk about the Vanderpump Rules episode from last night. Like it kind of has to be either interesting or on topic from what they've been talking about. And sometimes Andy cuts them off right away. Sometimes they go on and on and on and on and on. And I'm like, and they do have their repeat callers, of course, because some people do that. They just make it their personality to bother celebrities, and I think I would really enjoy that. I'm looking into it.
A professional celeb stalker.
Have you seen that dude on TikTok that spawns in front of celebrities and sings to them?
What?
You haven't seen this dude? Oh my God, his videos, y'all, if you're listening, you know what I'm talking about. His videos with James Charles.
I am incredulous right now.
I'm going to show you afterwards because he just finds celebrities. I mean, he obviously lives in LA, so he has easier access to them. He even got in front of Joe Biden and he's saying, I'm your national anthem, whatever that Lana Del Rey song. But he's found, he recently found Jojo Siwa. He did one in front of Jack Antonoff. He sang Anti-Hero in front of Jack Antonoff. Because everyone's like, find Taylor Swift. I'm like, that one's going to be tough.
Yeah.
No, but he's gotten in front of some crazy people. He just got in front of Paris Hilton, and she actually was a really good sport about it. She was dancing to his singing.
Okay, Paris Hilton seems really fucking cool.
I love Paris Hilton.
And I've always been a Paris stan.
I love Paris Hilton. Oh my gosh. Did I send you the video of her and her baby and how she's all tan and her baby's like
Yes, I did see that. That was so funny.
She's like, you're so pale. Her voice.
I don't think it's okay to spray tan a baby.
Yeah, she's like, or can we? No, I'm obsessed. I started watching that Paris Gets Married or whatever the heck.
Oh yeah, I did watch the first couple episodes of that. I forgot I did that. I think because you did, and I was like, I can watch it too.
I don't like her husband.
No, he gives bad vibes.
He's weird. Yeah, he's giving me not good vibes. I don't like him at all.
But speaking of babies, are you on Conscious Baby Talk? Me.
Well, then I saw a video of this girl who's like, oh my gosh, you guys are stupid. That baby's actually a lot older than you think it is.
Yeah, I was like, that's a long boy.
That's a big baby. Yeah. I'm like, you know, it's viral if Braden's getting like children on his TikTok.
I did say abolish kids today.
Oh my God. God, where was I the other day? And there were screaming kids. Oh no, it was on a TikTok. I was like, I don't want to be a hater, so I was scrolling through the comments. You know, like when you think of something and you're like, I wonder if someone's commented this, and you start going through the comments, and you're like. And then you're like, oh, other people are hearing it. Or you're like, oh, I'm just a horrible person, apparently. So no one else has said this. But this girl was like doing something, like she was doing a little painting. And I think she was at a kid's birthday party or something while she was painting this thing. And she had a cute like sound in the background. And I wanted to be like, mute your fucking video. No one wants to hear those screaming kids in the background of this video. I want to watch you paint. But I'm going to like turn the volume down on my phone. I can't. Like, just use your brain a little bit.
Oh, God.
We haven't even we lined up to meet Phaedra. She was really nice. She smelled really good.
I don't remember her smelling, but I was freaking out. I was panicking.
She like almost licked you.
Yeah, I did not see that. She like, so we hugged, I guess, and she like licked, like pretended to lick my neck.
She's like, oh.
And then she was like, what did she say? She was like, oh boy, you fine. She like, we take the picture and she's like, flags of photography. She's like, send me that one. Send me that one.
She said she liked my outfit. I was like, we were supposed to make T-shirts. I knew deep down that wasn't gonna happen. I did not have faith in y'all for those T-shirts we were gonna make. We were gonna make T-shirts that had Phaedra Parks quotes on them to wear for her.
Oh, it would have been cute to make an extra and then give to her. Well, next time.
I feel like Luann would wear that. I don't know if Phaedra would. Luann like packs really light too. She'd probably be like, "Oh, I can wear this on the plane tomorrow." She does. She said that. She was like, which is why she like the day after we saw Luann de Lesseps at the Mystic Lake Casino, which Tom Sandoval was recently here. Why didn't we go see Tom Sandoval?
I guess yeah. Technically, that was a concert we went to.
We did not go see Tom Sandoval.
No,
Luann. Yeah, I guess we saw Luann live. Countess Cabaret. The same thing she wore at Countess Cabaret, she went and wore the next day at BravoCon.
She didn't even change. Just kept
she
it
didn't,
on.
Yeah. And she didn't wash her hair. She had her little fedora on, hiding her greasy hair. Which, relatable, go off. But I was just like, come on, Luann. You are wearing your outfit. Like, we know, a simple Instagram search. We can see it's in your promo videos and you're on stage in that outfit.
And it wasn't even that cute of an outfit.
No, it was that stupid green jumpsuit, Giovanni green jumpsuit. Feeling Giovanni. Do, 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 do. I can't. Can you imagine if that made my top 5 songs?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, it's between Good as Gold. Chic C'est La Vie was on my suggested ooh, want to listen to this again? You clearly listen to it a lot.
Chic C'est La Vie.
I want to learn the verses, where she's like dun 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 dun. I don't know. She's going off. She's got a lot of lyrics in there.
She's got a lot to say.
Well, I really want to see Sonia. I keep bothering Sonia in her Instagram comments.
Something's going on with her.
What, with her face?
Well, no, I think just in general. I feel I don't know.
I feel like she's always been a little cuckoo. Always been a little weird. I have on here, I finally got COVID because this note is from January, February. That was way back in January, February. The second I got coworkers, I got sick once a month for 3 months consecutively.
It's like being a teacher.
Literally, I was like, it's like a petri dish. But at my work, we clean a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's better now. Now I got allergies. Now I'm taking allergy meds. What the heck? My dumbass. So someone at work told me oh, don't get the one that's 24 hours. You're going to be up for 2 days.
What?
And I will say, yeah, because if you get the non-drowsy one, that means there's drugs in that to keep you awake.
Oh.
Basically, they have to replace the non-drowsy. You know what I mean? They got to counteract it. So, because there's I think a 12, I don't know if there's a 6 hour, but there's 12 hour and 24 hour. Maybe there's a 16 hour, 18 hour. I don't know. So I got the non-drowsy because I was well, I don't really want to be sleepy. I'm sleepy as it is.
Benadryl knocks me out.
So I got the Claritin non-drowsy, and the person at work told me that I would be up all night. And sure as hell, instead of passing out at 9, 10, which I normally do, I get sleepy kind of early. I was why is it 1 a.m. and I'm still up? I was okay. I look on the bottle. I got the 24 hour non-drowsy.
Got to take it in the morning.
I did.
Or maybe take it at night when you are sleepy. I don't know.
Maybe. It has been helping because it's, Brandon, my watery eyes, you could attest.
Yeah.
They were bad.
Wild.
Yeah, I'm over it. I just also don't like having to complain about it every day because I will.
If there's one thing about me,
I will complain. Yeah, I'm going to complain about it. So you're welcome, everybody. We were also just at PlantCon.
PC24.
We went on a little trip down to Houston again.
Houston, baby.
Now I feel okay, so I was at the Oddities Expo over the weekend, and one of the
what?
the Curiosities and Oddities Expo that was at the, you don't get ads for that?
No.
It's something that was at the convention center, and it's a traveling thing. It's a lot of I didn't post it on my story because I didn't know if people would be offended by the taxidermy. That's where, because I put, did you see the butterfly thing I posted? You're what? These butterfly things.
Oh, I think I did see that.
But then see this this squirrel has little. It's a squirrel with a guitar.
In a rocking chair.
Look at this little frog. It has eyelashes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's a lot of interesting stuff, and they had this dick soap at one of the booths. Tell me why it had one of the suctions on the bottom of it, so you could stick it on the side of the.
Oh my god.
Shower, so that when you have to get the soap off of it.
Oh my god.
Speaking of that, we were watching Naked Attraction. We should watch more of that later.
Dun. Oh, Heather will be down.
I think it's been very healthy for me. It's desensitized me. I'm less scared of body parts.
Same. Yeah.
Right?
I think did the same thing for Brenda too. When we first started watching, she was like, oh.
Yeah. At first I was shield my eyes.
When I made my friend Caroline watch it, and she's on the floor screaming.
Literally, I was dying. I was I can't. It's so much all at once. So yeah, if you guys have not seen Naked Attraction, viewer discretion is advised.
Highly advised.
I made my friend Anita watch it, and her comment She's like, why they don't allow like MSG over there, but they allow this? They are like so strict with what they put in their food, but on TV they're like anything goes.
Dicks out, labia out.
And what is this on HBO?
Yeah, Max.
HBO,
yeah.
Of course. It's HBO. I mean,
but they don't have seasons
sickos over
7 through 12.
There's 12 seasons of that.
Ozzy's on season 11.
Who?
The guy with the foot-long dick. It's crazy. It is nuts. Me and Heather like watched it in Vegas. We were like, oh my. Dylan's trying to take a nap, and we're like,
screaming. I can't. Yeah, we went to Houston. Yeah, PlantCon this year was a lot different than last year because it was a lot bigger.
I don't even know if we saw all of it.
Oh my gosh, that's why Brandon, I kept taking laps on my own because I just needed to not be rushed and like look around at everything. It was a lot. It was at the same location, but it was like they made the room bigger. Lots of vendors. Costa Farms was there. I kind of was expecting more from them though.
Yeah.
I'm like, where are the trending tropicals? Like, hello, they brought a school bus. I didn't even go in it. I was like, no. And then they had just a bunch of their basic ass like office plants. And then they did give them all away at the end for free.
Oh my God. People were going crazy.
Oh yeah. And Britt was like, let me help. And I was like,
Britt's like, let me just organize this entire convention. I'm like, Britt, you gotta chill out.
I wish I had her like her ambition, just a sliver of it.
She just has a lot more will to live than we do, I think is the issue.
Well, I was like, how do you do all this, Britt? She's like, because I have to. I'm like, that's not enough for me.
No, I will be in the gutter. I will be homeless.
Well, because like, yeah.
Lighting fires in the dumpsters to keep warm. You're like, I could find another friend to sleep on their couch. Like, you have endless friends. As long as I keep my car payments up, I'll just live in my car.
I don't think I could ever live in like a tiny house or like I don't know, or like van life.
I don't think I could do van life
because I have so many things and I like my things.
We love things.
Mm-hmm. I love things. I value my things.
Like Heather's always like, I love your house. It has so many amenities. And I'm like, yeah, anytime an amenity needs to be, I hear of a new amenity, it's here. It's in this house. If amenity breaks, I buy a more expensive amenity, just like I did yesterday with my espresso maker.
So which one did you get? Is it the same brand?
So it's the same brand, but it's like the top of the line one that's touchscreen. And then
oh my gosh, you know what'd be crazy? I mean, then it would just be too, I think, automatic. But what if you could connect to your phone and be like, okay, start making my drink for me so it's ready?
There are fully automatic ones like that, but they're like $3,000, and that's too much.
I think I hear Heather. I heard a squeak of some sort. Okay, but I almost ended up buying this cute little frog bag at the Oddities Expo over the weekend.
Okay, that's really cute. I don't know why I didn't.
Okay, I picked it up, Brandon.
Oh.
The like cheapest. It's like, it was like Sherpa, but it wasn't lined with anything. So it was like just the one, like it just felt like as thin as paper.
Ugh.
Yeah, it kind of gave me the ick. I was like, if this is like $10, maybe it was like $35. And I'm like, it's just, I
have alerted 3 people to their potential tism due to their fabric ick proclivities. They're like, wait, is that why I don't like these certain fabrics? And I'm like, probably.
Oh, lately I've been going on a little popsicle walk.
That's so cute. That's like my new favorite thing on your story.
Yeah, I just like grabbing a little popsicle on my break at work as like the sun is still out.
Where are you getting these popsicles?
I bought them and I keep them in the freezer at work.
Has anyone eaten any of them? Well,
I wrote on the box for everyone. But people haven't really taken me up on it. Well, because I was like, someone's got to eat the grape ones.
I like grape popsicle.
Oh, I don't. It tastes like medicine.
Well, I also had to take like prescription codeine as a kid, so I think I have a weird like trauma response / unhealthy relationship with that flavor.
You like it because you're like, ooh, drugs?
This was nostalgic of my traumatic childhood.
I just eat the red or the orange ones. I mean, there's
orange.
Orange, yeah. Like when you get the pack of popsicles, like the classic
that's
popsicles.
My least favorite.
You don't like orange? Well, what about, okay, do you have like an opinion on the Starburst flavors then?
Cherry, lemon, orange, strawberry.
Huh? Which is the strawberry, the pink one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I hate that one. That one's everyone's favorite, and I think it's disgusting.
You hate the pink one?
I'll eat it, but I
love the pink one.
Like when you get the 2-pack and it's 2 reds, I'm like, oh.
They're just good. I do like red flavored things typically.
I love artificial cherry.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Except I don't like and I don't fuck with this artificial blue or purple, especially blue. Ugh.
I like artificial blue.
Yuck.
And purple.
No, I'll do green. Like for Jolly Ranchers, I'll do green apple.
I don't like green apple, but I do like artificial lime.
I don't even I can't even think of what that tastes like.
Do you remember the old green Skittles? Maybe you're too young.
Okay, do the Skittles actually taste different from one another?
I don't think they do anymore. They used to.
Yeah, I was like, cause I sort them because autism, but I'm pretty sure it's just an M&M where it's all the same.
But the wild berry ones are different. I think the flavored ones are different.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Wild berry Skittles are probably my favorite candy.
Are you a sour candy person?
I do like them, yeah, but I don't go to them. But if they're offered to me, I'm like, nom, 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 nom.
That's like me every once in a while, like that, or like salt and vinegar chips. Sometimes I just need my mouth to hurt real bad, you know? I'm more likely to do that than like a hot chip or like hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I like the hot butter, but I had some hot Cheetos today, actually.
Was it one of the bags that's here in your house?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did have those some last time I was here because there was just nothing else to eat, and I just needed to do something.
Well, and I'm pretty sure at that point we had 400 bags, so.
Yeah, I was like, I'm just going to take care of a couple of these for you.
Brenna didn't believe me that they repackaged, and so she gave them all to her work for their, commissary store. And then she was like, okay, it takes me a lot to admit I was wrong, but you were right. They did repackage them, and I'm kind of mad they're all at work, but if they put up a fuss, I'm going to be like, I brought them here.
Well, I just got through. Also, I grabbed a bunch of Rice Krispie treats, too, from y'all. I don't know where those came from.
Yeah, those were also... See, I hate Rice Krispie treats.
You don't like Rice Krispie bars?
I like Cocoa Krispie bars.
Ew, like the brown ones?
Yeah, because it tastes like chocolate.
No, they don't. You know what I fuck with, and you won't get this unless you're Midwestern, is the Scotcheroo. That's the peanut butter Rice Krispie with the chocolate on top.
Oh, I hate those.
What?
It's a texture thing, I think. And it's kind of rich.
Oh. It's one of my faves. Do you like tiramisu? Now I'm just going through foods. Did you end up having McDonald's today?
No.
You got Wendy's though?
Yeah.
Okay, I messaged you on Instagram and I didn't it was news to me that they had this bucket of nuggets.
Well, okay, I keep seeing that all over TikTok.
Okay, how many nuggets is it?
It's technically not 50, it's 48. And they've always had it's $12.
I feel like that's a good deal. Yeah.
It's a really good deal, but you have to wait 20 minutes. It takes forever.
It's like when I ordered when I went to McDonald's and I ordered 2 cookie totes.
Literally.
They were pissed because y'all, a cookie tote is 13 cookies, and I ordered 2 cookie totes, and they have to make them hot and fresh.
Because me and Kyle used to get the Wendy's nugget bucket, and we'd be like, family nuggets, and they'd be like, oh, fine, pull into a spot, we'll bring it to you.
Well, because I wonder if they have okay, so have you seen the videos of people when they're working at McDonald's? Have you seen the little drawers that they cook things in?
Yeah.
So I wonder if it's the similar thing at Wendy's. How many are they cooking at a time?
Well, I'm assuming they have to fry it.
Okay. So
but I'm assuming they just come in a big bag and they have to count out 48 nuggets.
Yeah, and I guess in terms of fast food, that's probably annoying.
Unless a bag is 48, and that's why it is 48.
Maybe they come packaged as 48 nuggets.
So if you work or have ever worked at Wendy's.
Message us. That's our first message request. If you work at Wendy's, how many nuggets in one bag? or a box, whatever they.
Because I would assume it'd be like 300. So you'd have to like 1, 2.
That'd be annoying. Oh, I would be so much fatter if I worked at a fast food place.
It'd be awful. But then maybe it'd make us like not like fast food anymore.
Well, yeah, it would probably ruin the magic. Okay, so because anyone who ever works at McDonald's, I think a lot of the time they're like, oh yeah, now that I know like how that shit's made, like it disgusts me. And I don't think I would want the magic ruined.
I learned a Taco Bell fun fact.
Okay.
You know how it's grade D meat or whatever?
No, what does that mean?
Well, it's like the lowest quality meat you can sell or whatever. It's not because it's not meat or like that there's anything wrong with it. It's because most meat is made from like adolescent cows while they're still like tender and juicy. Taco Bell sources only ethically sourced old cow meat. So they wait until these cows have produced and they're about to die. And then they say, we'll take these poor dying cows and make these tacos out of them. So technically it's the most ethically responsible fast food to eat. Oh, God. And I do eat it. Should we get Taco Bell?
Yeah, no, actually, can we? Okay, because I want to have like some type of. Well, last time it took forever. Did it not take like 300 days for it to arrive last time? I'm just impatient.
Yeah.
Like earlier, I ordered Subway and it took a ridiculous amount of time. I was like, "Come on, it's Subway. It takes them 2 seconds to put it together, put it in the bag."
Speaking of Subway, I got the new honey mustard sub the other day. It was fine.
Okay, can we talk about that footlong cookie?
I did almost get the footlong pretzel.
I just feel like there's no fucking way. But then that thing's got to be disgusting.
But then the only dipping sauce was honey mustard. I'm like, but it's Auntie Anne's. Where's the marinara and the cheese sauce?
Oh yeah, where's the cheese? Cheese dip.
Honey mustard, the only option, which I will do. I will eat honey mustard, like when it's in a trio of sauces for a pretzel.
I can't.
But it's not my sole sauce.
I can't fathom getting a churro from Subway.
Yeah.
Is it actually foot long? I feel like they're longer, are they not?
A regular, like a Six Flags churro, yeah.
Oh, I have not been to an amusement park in a very long time.
You throw up in the car. How are you going to handle a roller coaster?
That was a good read. That is true. No, honestly, it doesn't make me nauseous. It makes me more want to cry.
Fills you with dread.
I don't really. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm better at ones that are like there all the time. If it's like one that just gets set up in a day, like a carnival or something like that, or the ones at like the state fair, no. I don't like.
I do love a good scrambler.
I like, even though this one is probably the most puke-inducing, the tilt-a-whirl. And it's like a little like shell-shaped thing, and you like spin it around, and you're like,
oh, and it's like a Ferris wheel, but you're also like this.
No.
What's that one?
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Let me look up.
Is a tilt-a-whirl the one where you're like on the wall?
No.
And you're like smushed against
No, you're in your own little pod. There's multiple pods that are going around. Tilt-a-whirl. Do.
I think a tilt-a-whirl and a scrambler might be the same thing.
No, what?
Oh.
That one. See, they're going around like that. Oh. And there's a little like circle, and you're like, and you're twisting it, and it can really whip you around.
Are you on the ultimate shell shock swirler of Mall of America TikTok twirler spinner? Shell shock spinner.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It's this girl who, and I've seen it happen. I've seen it in real life many times when I'm just sitting there on my lunch break. And it's this girl who goes on the Shell Shock ride at Mall of America in the Nickelodeon little universe. Shell Shock ride. They're like little planes. And
that's the Ninja Turtles one?
Yes.
Oh, that one's terrifying.
And she starts before the ride goes. She gets it going, and it starts like woof, woof to each side. And then it's just like everyone else is like kind of like, like slightly they're just rotating, going like, and hers is just like.
So this girl like does this a lot
every day.
She shows up every day to ride that ride,
and she rides it full time. She's like very autistic, but it makes
her
sense.
special interest is the shell shock ride at MOA.
And so and then I saw her TikTok, and then I was seeing all these people, and they're like, the queen of the shell shock spinner.
Hey, do you get this Coach guy on your TikTok?
I have never seen that in my life.
Okay, so apparently Coach is back in, Coach purses. There's this guy who I think, he works for Coach, and he's just showing off the bags, and he's talking like.
I love.
You simply just attach the bag charm onto the bag like so. Next, you're going to take the opposite end of the bag charm and attach it to.
He doesn't ever make a facial expression as he's talking. He's just like.
There are some cute Coach bags. They're just expensive again, so I can't pay for that.
Well, there's this other dude. Okay, so I was gonna look it up. Shell shock ride. There was this other dude who makes it. Also, y'all, sorry if our sound is bad. I'm probably not holding the microphone where I should be.
I think the sound is good.
Well, don't okay. We didn't know how to work this thing before, and it's been 5 months. So what do you?
And we lose our skills quick.
Give us a break. Yeah, we forget. There's so many things that I know how to do, Brandon, that I just don't know how to do anymore. I worry that I have lost. I don't know how to crochet anymore. I probably have.
I don't know
waited
how to
too
cook
long.
anymore. I can only make Trader Joe's prepackaged meals. I used to be a Michelin star chef, and now I'm like, how do I heat up a TV dinner?
You used to make dinner.
I'd be like, let me make some empanadas from scratch. Let's get out the flour.
Well, it's probably because you transition into getting the meals where it's the recipe, and they send you everything you need. Now then you don't have to think about what to have every night. And then if you set me loose in a grocery store, I'm like, Oh yeah, I was walking around Trader Joe's earlier like a dumbass. I just didn't know. I had to look at every individual thing because everything. Okay, so they don't make it very easy to find stuff at Trader Joe's because I was like, okay, I want to grab the cheese curds, and I'm looking down the aisle. I'm like, well, now I got to go look at each individual frozen item to see where it is.
And there's 4 aisles. How do I end up doing 4 laps?
Oh yeah, I went down every aisle at least twice, maybe 3 times.
And then people are just crashing into you. I'm like, what?
Yes, because it's tiny. Yeah, I was like, I'm sorry.
One time there was this old lady, and I had to be like, excuse me, will you get away from me?
Oh my gosh, is this her?
Yes.
I'm gonna ride this ride every single time I come and spin on this ride. Queen spinner of shell shock. Of course I'm gonna try to get over 500 spins in one day. The queen spinner of shell shock. Of course I'm gonna get this seat.
Oh my gosh. Oh, she's got a special seat. She has a special one that she goes to.
It's the one on the right-hand side. It's I think it's the farthest one out, so she can have the most.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm watching her get going, and the way it's not even going yet, and she's already spinning around.
Yeah.
And the people below are looking up at her like, what is going on? I wonder what she does for a living. I probably doesn't have, this is her job. Her name is Tara?
Maybe she works there, and so then she has a free pass, and that's how she can go every day.
Maybe. I'm a dumbass. I was literally...
The shirts are that color.
Why, Braden, why was my first thought, you have to pay to go on those rides? I used to have a pass as a kid. Duh. When it was Camp Snoopy, I had a season pass or whatever. My mom would take me, and we would go on the Screaming Yellow Eagle, which is now the Danny Phantom ride. What is the Pepsi one? What's that one now? I don't know.
But Pepsi is in control of the Mall of America. I'm pretty sure Pepsi owns the Mall of America. And I'm not even kidding.
The orange roller coaster that kind of goes around the entire one.
Oh, I think that's an Avatar ride now.
It's the Pepsi Ripsaw. Oh, and the shout out Plants at the Mall on Instagram. Do you follow that guy?
I don't, but I do see the content a lot. But also, now one of the gardeners has a TikTok.
Okay, what does he actually? Because I saw him on the Mall of America TikTok, and then I was like, this guy should get his own TikTok.
I was very impressed. I was like, oh, coming from my gig, I make content about the plants at the Mall of America.
Do you?
Yeah.
Do you have one video on it?
I have a couple, I think.
Okay. Yeah, they do. Oh my gosh. She's going so fast.
It's nuts.
Wait.
And I've like,
is she okay?
And I've like seen that in real life, and I just was like, wow, one of those must be malfunctioning.
I feel like I've also seen it, and I'm just like, oh, they're going pretty crazy up there. Okay, wait, I have to watch this over again because I want to see her get going. She's leaning to one side, she's leaning to the other. Oh my God, the way her feet are kicking. I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm not making fun of her. I'm really just
it's
like
impressive.
It is like funny to just see her spinning around.
No one else is moving.
Yeah, everyone else is just like, I'm just here for the ride. She's going crazy. Okay, does she actually have her own TikTok? Yeah, she does. Tara. She's got almost 13,000 followers. Hello. She's epilepsy. Okay.
Seems scary.
Okay, yeah. I'm like, is that safe if you have epilepsy?
My dad had night epilepsy. He would have seizures in his sleep.
Like caused by anything, or
I don't know, neurological disorder. I don't know.
I am just like, I have to save this so I can binge watch her account later. What a special little treat.
Well, and then her best friend comes and records her too, and he has his own TikTok of him recording her.
Well, yeah, because I went on her TikTok and I was like, there's no videos of her spinning. Because obviously she's just recording herself. Okay, did you see, have you been watching Vanderpump Rules at all or no?
I'm catching up. I'm not caught up, but
Anne, the assistant, she's on her game in this Duracell ad. She is a star.
Yeah, I was like, wow, she's a really good actress.
Love her. No, she's doing so well. I love it. Also, have you seen this cat that does paw time?
Yes.
Kitty.
Have you seen that cat?
Just like going through her TikTok.
Sister. The owner calls her sister, and she's like, Arabic, and she's like, sister, and she's like with the cat, and then they
the cat's all dressed up.
Yeah, and she'll put the cat in like the hijab, and it's so cute.
She dresses him up. Yeah, I've seen that one too. Oh my goodness, I can't. Did you watch the Met Gala at all?
No, I just watched the TikTok recaps the next day. I don't care about that.
I was kind of at work checking on the live red carpet just because I kind of like to see pop culture in real time.
Did you see that? Like, she was like a queen of some country. Just like, she was dressed in green. It kind of looked like a basic outfit. But she just sprinted through the red carpet. Didn't stop at all. She like waved for one picture and just like on her way.
I don't think I saw that one. I was waiting because I was like, what is Ariana Grande going to wear? And is Taylor Swift going to make a surprise appearance? No.
Of course not.
Of course not. She doesn't ever do what I want her to do.
All the heavy hitters weren't there this year, too.
Well, I don't think Blake Lively wasn't even there, right?
No.
Come on, Blake.
Rihanna wasn't there.
Kim in her fucking cardigan. What was that?
That was an outfit she wasn't supposed to be wearing.
Really?
I guarantee it. That's why she was like so like. Well, I mean, obviously the corset was like constricting, but I think she was like uncomfortable because I think she has everything so planned out. And this was, I think whatever happened, she had to like, this was her backup and she wasn't prepared for it. And that's why she was like,
Maybe. She was like, I'm inspired by the Sleeping Beauty, like just waking up in the morning and just throwing on a cardigan.
Yeah, no, that was not planned. That's what that inspiration was.
Silly Kim. Yeah, then Kris Jenner walked separately, and then there was Kendall. Did Kendall? Yeah, Kendall and Kylie. Did Kylie come through?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Kylie was forgettable.
She had that weird beige outfit.
So dope. I saw her. She popped up in this ad on my TikTok, and I was like, "Why do they have Kylie just sitting there, like with her hands on her hips? Like she looks so uninterested." She's like, the new season of the Kardashians.
Well, apparently that is also a Dune advertisement.
What the heck?
Look at the background, the outfit. It's very Dune-ish.
Oh, I guess.
Which the new Dune is on HBO, so I can't wait to watch that.
Have you seen the first one?
Yes. And the first time I watched it was on the plane when I came back from Paris, and I did not like it.
Okay.
But then I rewatched it, and then I was like, okay, I gotta know.
Everyone's telling me I need to see the movie Challenger.
Yeah, I think we do. We should
go see that.
Yeah,
I'm down. I miss going to the movies, getting a little popcorn.
I want to watch Zendaya have a threesome.
Oh yeah, I don't remember. No one's told me why they like it. They're just like, you got to see it.
Yeah, it's apparently very.
Does it show boob?
I'm assuming.
Zendaya?
Apparently, she's like, it's like based on a true story of some tennis player who was in this love triangle.
Interesting.
But apparently, it is really good.
I'm down. I'm down to go.
And I like tennis. I love Wimbledon.
You like Wimbledon?
Yeah.
You would go to see a tennis match?
Yeah, if it was Wimbledon.
Is that why you like pickleball? Because it feels kind of similar?
Yes, I'm not good enough to play tennis.
Is it hard? I've only played it on the Wii.
Because you have to like run, and it's like...
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
And
you got to like... Eat.
And it has to be angled right. Like, the angle's what gets me. My hand is never at the right angle.
Ah. I feel like, oh yeah, they grunt really hard. I just think of Ramona when she was getting in. Ramona was freaking out on Real Housewives of New York on like one of the first episodes. She had a little match against like Jill or something, Jill Zarin.
Yeah, and then she did it again on Ultimate Girls Trip.
I would love to watch tennis. Yeah, I would. I don't think I'm down to play. I think volleyball would be easier on me. I don't think my knee can do any of that shit.
Yeah, you're like slamming on the ground.
What sport can I do?
Pickleball.
Pickleball?
Yeah.
Like easy?
Yeah. We can play.
I don't think I actually know what pickleball is.
It's like tennis, but with a wiffle ball and ping pong paddles.
Is that what Taylor was playing in her little Taylor purple skirt? Taylor Swift?
I think so.
It's a rich people sport.
Yeah, it was invented by like a rich family to entertain their kids while in their vacation home in the Hamptons.
Oh, fancy pickleball. Oh, well, we better get out there and entertain our friends. My gosh, first episode back. Thanks, y'all. If you listen to the very end of us just like ranting.
I mean, you all love it. We know you do.
Oh. We'll come more organized next time. I didn't have any topics prepared. I just wanted to talk about whatever we've been up to in life in general.
This was just our welcome back to society episode.
Well, right now our update is I was just off my meds until now, and now Brandon's off.
And now I'm off mine. So welcome to the chaos, baby.
I didn't take mine today because I wanted to have an appetite.
And mind you, this is not by choice. We did not choose this life.
No,
this life
it was just the government
given to us.
It was our state insurance. They said, give me that. It was like Nicki with the microphone. Nicki Minaj with the microphone. I'm going to make a little meme. Well, because I want to start doing little Instagram posts that's like, I mean, everyone does this for their podcast, I feel like, but like a carousel of pictures of like stuff we talked about.
And like little memes.
Yeah. Like I might take a picture of your little side table. People are going to be like, what?
Well, speaking of the brunch, where Brenna spilled the
what?
Espresso martini when she was in here. It's actually still on here. And it's on
where's my Vanderpump pencil or pen?
Oh, I do have that somewhere.
Brandon went to Vanderpump Paris, but maybe we'll save that for the next episode.
Yeah, we got a lot of Bravo to update you with.
A lot of Bravo. I'm back on Below Deck, but Below Deck Med. I'm in season 7 now already. Now it's gonna be Below Deck Down Under, and then Below Deck Adventure Yacht or whatever, or sailing something. I don't know. There's a lot of them.
Yeah, it's wild.
And then the recent episode of actual Below Deck. I'm waiting for it to just all come out. I don't want to be. I've decided I'm not a weekly Bravo watcher. It's too much. And it's not enough. Like, one episode isn't enough. It seems boring when it's just one little nugget.
Yeah, I agree.
Anyways, where can people find you, Brandon?
You can find me at brandonbotanical.com and Brandon Botanical on all platforms. Where can they find you?
I am at Nicole Larson Grows on Instagram, TikTok, Pinterest, and Threads. And go follow the podcast at wherearewegrowing.com. Do we have a website? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I forget. I don't have a good brain. I'm just getting back. Love y'all.
Okay, see y'all.
Bye.